who has just graduated or just completed your 12th and you are aspiring to be a cabin crew but have no idea of what needs to be done, what is the criteria, do you fit in that criteria, do you need some documents, what to practice, what to prepare, how much money is required, everything we will talk about it in detail in this video. So if you are a fresher and you want any information regarding it, please keep watching. I have mentioned the timestamps also below so that you can go to the relevant topic if you are looking for the specific information. So before starting our video, I just want to I want to tell you experience. And if you are not interested, you can completely skip to the part. But I think it is important for me to explain you that why I'm making these videos, why it is very relevant for the freshers. So the only thing which I want to say is sometimes simplest things give you the best result, which you have not even think of. And my experience is the perfect example for that. I was a maths teacher. I was already working as a maths teacher for 3 years. I had no background in aviation. I was a science student. I never thought of it that I can be a cabin crew. But one day, randomly, I just got a video, a vlog of a cabin crew. And when I watched that vlog, I felt like her life is so fascinating. And I thought I can be also a cabin crew, right? So, like every fresher, what did I do? I also searched on YouTube how to become a cabin crew as a fresher. And there were so many videos, thousands of videos just popped up. And I start watching them, got underconfident and overwhelmed by looking at how many candidates apply and get rejected every single day. But I thought to myself that I will give one serious attempt, prepare whatever it takes and go for it. And if it is meant for me, it's okay. If it is not meant for me, I'll do what I'm doing. I prepared the basic things which were required and I thought are important and went for the interview. But reality just hit me so hard on my face when I went to the interview. And I saw what I saw was this hundreds of beautiful ladies, well groomed, born to be a cabin crew type personalities walking all around me. And there I was, standing with a normal ponytail, with no fancy bun, just a normal ponytail, with minimal makeup of mascara and lipstick. Around the candidates where they were talking that it is their ninth attempt, 14th attempt, 18th attempt, and they are still not getting through. Looking at them, I felt like they are up to date for the cabin crew interview. I felt underconfident and more overwhelmed when they talk about how many attempts they have already appeared. I asked myself, why am I even here? I asked like, okay, if I came so far, because I don't stay in Delhi. I'm not from Delhi, so I came from far. Let's give the first round quickly. Let's get rejected and go home. But what happened surprised me. At the end of that day, out of hundreds and thousands of candidates who were there and appeared for the interview, only 86 candidates signed the contract. Only 86. And from those 86, I was one of them. Maybe it was luck, maybe. But this myth also got burst when I nailed every single interview I went. I cracked every single interview in my first attempt. And then I realized that, okay, my preparation is somewhere a blueprint. If I am preparing this much, I can easily get through any interview round of any airline. So that is why I'm standing here and telling you, no, I'm sitting here. I'm sitting here and telling you that if you are preparing for a cabin crew, you are a fresher and you have no idea about how to prepare and are you eligible enough to go for a cabin crew job. By my experience, I'm telling you, you can do it. So without wasting time, let's talk about those all requirements which need to be practiced. Before starting, we should know that what documents are very important for you to carry because these documents are going to be the mandatory requirement to apply for this job. So you should have 11th and 12th class certificate. You should have your Aadhaar card, your PAN card, and your CV. Passport is not mandatory to have it right now. If you have already applied, you can still go for the interview. It is completely okay. But for PAN card, somebody asked me that if I don't have PAN card, I think you should get your PAN card before you're going for the interview because when you are getting selected, they will open your account on the orientation day, and that day you will be needing your PAN card. And that point of time, it will be a difficulty. But try to get these things done for the passport. You can take it for later. It is completely okay. Now, the eligibility criteria. You should be 18 and above. So you are fit for this job. If you have just completed 12th and you are not 18, you are not eligible. So you have to be 18 before you are going for the interview. For the height, you should have 155 centimeter. That is the minimum requirement. Sometimes they take, it is on your luck if they are taking, but the minimum requirement is 155 centimeter. That is very clearly mentioned there. BMI should be ranging between 18 to 22. But if your BMI is just a little bit away from this numbers, maybe you are underweight by 2, 3 kgs or you are overweight by 2, 3 kgs, is completely okay. You can go for it. They will give you some time to cover that up. Eyesight is a big question. So for the eyesight, I would say that if you're wearing specs, those who are not wearing specs, it's okay. But those who are wearing specs, your corrected vision, that means after wearing your lenses, after wearing your specs, your vision should be 6 by 6. If your vision, corrected vision is 6 by 6, you are fit to fly, you are eligible. So don't worry about the eyesight if you're wearing your specs, because they allow you to wear the lenses. And for the interview, go with the lenses, wear your lenses and then go. Now for the scars, I have already mentioned that if you have very minimal scars, which can be concealed completely and it is not going to be visible, they can allow those scars. It is okay. For birthmarks, it goes the same thing. If it can be concealed, they don't they don't bother about it. If you have tattoos, no, it's a big no. You cannot conceal the tattoos and they will not allow it. So for tattoos, it's a big no. You should not have tattoos on your hands, on your legs, on neck area, on this area. You should not have any tattoos. No visible tattoo should be there, not even a point. No, it's not allowed. For pimples, for the face, like if you have a lot of acne, yes, they might reject you. But if you have like few pimples here, there, it's okay. I also had like few, 1, 2 here, and it was okay. And that is okay. So many of the candidates asked me about the skin tone. There is there is nothing related to skin tone. It is up to you, whoever you are. That doesn't matter. Like if you are fair or you're dusky, if you doesn't matter. You can go for an interview. They just want a even tone skin. That's it. It should look healthy, and that is it. There's no requirement for skin tone. No, there's no requirement. Yes, one thing is about color blindness. Color blindness is like when you cannot see or identify a certain color. That is called color blindness. Like you think that it is orange, but actually it is red, right? That is called color blindness, and it get tested on the interview day only. And if you are colorblind, then you will not be going to qualify. That is very, very strict. So they will test it if you're colorblind or not. If you are not, you are good to go. But if you are colorblind, there is no maybe chance. No, they are not going to. You're not eligible. You're not fit to fly. One more query was that if you are married, can you go for it? Are you eligible? Yes. It doesn't matter. It used to matter very long back, like you should not be married, you should be unmarried. But nowadays, it doesn't matter. Until and unless you are fit to fly, you are eligible for other things, you can fly. It's okay. It doesn't matter that you are married or unmarried. So go for it. If you're married and you want to be a cabin crew, don't worry about it. Coming on to grooming, like how to prepare yourself to go for the interview. I would recommend just have a normal formal shirt, a formal skirt, your stockings, and a normal formal heels. Heels should be closed toe. It looks more professional. I would recommend to go with closed toe heels and a skin color stocking. That is, you are good to go. Now coming on to the makeup. When I went for the interview, I had zero knowledge about makeup, like zero. I didn't even know how to start and where to start. I was very, very, very new for makeup. I didn't know M of makeup. So I just watched few tutorials like which product should I take. So I made a 1000 a kit, a small makeup kit in under 1000, and I started practicing on it on me like every now and then so that I can do something on my interview. But it was nothing. I just had I just had my color corrector because I had dark circles. I still have dark circles. So I had the color corrector, the concealer, mascara, and lipstick. That's it. That was the only thing which I had in my makeup kit. And that is it. I had nothing. Nothing. One lipstick, one mascara, color corrector, and concealer. That's it. And it came under 1000 rupees. It was under 1000 and I managed that. For hair, I would say that tie it neatly. Maybe you're doing pony, it's completely okay. If you're doing a bun, it is completely okay. It should be neat. That's it. You don't have to do so many certain, twisties or something. No, it is not required. You can just go with a neat bun or a neat pony. It is completely okay. There's no harm in just doing a simple bun. No. But I would say that if you have very long hair, don't go open hair. If you have short hair like me, you can go open hair, of course. But if you have longer than like, shoulder length, you should make a pony, a decent sleek pony or a bun. For waxing and shaving, again, I would say that you look more groomed when you do waxing. So you should go. waxed. But if you think that it is very painful, you have never done it and you don't want to do it, I was the same. So what did I do? I shave. I still shave. It's on very rare occasions I have waxed, but mostly I shave. So it's okay, doesn't matter. Another thing in grooming, I would say that maintain your personal hygiene, that is smell nice. When you're talking to someone, somebody should not smell that you have just ate onions, right? So make that impression that you are taking care of your personal hygiene. Just maintain about your oral and body odor. Again, if you have spexes, wear your lenses. Don't go with glasses, I would recommend, because I have never seen anybody wearing glasses in the interview. You can because they will allow you, but I have never seen anyone wearing specs in the interview. So it is your call if you want to go with it or not, because they allow the candidates with the vision. So it's okay. It's on you, but I have never seen it. Now, coming back, now this is all done. This is the thing which needs to be done before you're going for the interview. But now, what you have to prepare for yourself, like what you need to prepare. Now, we are going to talk about that. So, I will give you the list of 10 questions which you should prepare without any fail. I'm going to give you a picture. You can take the screenshot of it. You should prepare these questions, write these questions, and learn the answers by heart. There is no if or but in these questions. No, just prepare them and go for the interview. Prepare your CV well. You how to prepare a CV? I've already made a very detailed video. You can watch it if you want to know how to prepare your CV. But if you know how to prepare your CV, you can prepare your CV. And what I need you to do in preparing your CV is you should know your CV by heart. Not like you are memorizing it, but you should know what you have written in the CV, because the interviewer can ask you anything regarding your CV. They can ask you about your schooling, they can ask you about your college life, they can ask you about hobbies, they can ask you about any experience, anything which you ever mentioned in the CV. They can put you in any situation and give you any question regarding your CV. So you should prepare your CV very well. Try to identify like whatever you have written, you should know it very thoroughly. Like if somebody asks you something, you should be able to answer those questions. So prepare your CV very well. Like why you are saying that these qualities you have. You should have one example for each thing. So it depends on what you are writing in the CV. Whatever you are writing, just don't copy paste. Just write what is relevant for you, because they can ask you questions from the CV directly. Coming back to the GD, I've already again made a very detailed video how you should answer. You can answer the GD answers, but you asked for so many topics. So I will again give you a screenshot of few topics which you can use and practice every single day to enhance your, fluency and your confidence. Coming on to the keywords now. I have already talked about in a very big weightage of keywords. I will give you a picture which has all the mostly the important keywords which you should use while you're preparing your interview. You should use these keywords in your interview answers, in your introduction, everywhere, wherever you can. If you want a detailed video like what does they mean and how to utilize it, comment down below. I will make a separate video if you want to, but if you want anything, just comment it. Otherwise, I will not know that what else you want other than this information. Okay. I will give you some sentences to frame your answers. I will again give you the pictures, take the screenshot, use these sentences directly to your answer. It will enhance your answer more better. And the last tip I would say for preparing everything is don't prepare just in your mind. Write your answers and learn them by heart. Because practice again and again, practicing those questions again and again will give you that confidence and that fluency when you're talking. And that matters. If you are fumbling in front of the interviewer, it doesn't give a very good impression. It feels like you are not confident. So that is the reason I always emphasize that write your answers and practice them, memorize them, get fluent with those words. Now coming back to like, what is the money requirement? How much money do you want to be a cabin crew? So before the interview, you don't need anything. They're not asking you for anything. You just go for the interview and give the interview. But after the interview, you have to give a security money. In my time, it was 50,000, but now it is 75,000, which you have to give it in one time. It is going to be a draft. It is a demand draft. They will ask you to prepare a demand draft. They will email everything to you that you need to make an email demand draft on certain name, and this is the amount which you have to pay. So it is going to be one time amount. There is no EMI, there is no loan, there is nothing. You have to give it in demand draft, and it is refundable because you after you complete your contract, after you have completed your contract, it is refundable. So you can go for the security money, it is okay. How I managed is, I 50,000 was not the money which I had in my hand at that point of time. I asked my father, but he also was not able to provide that money to me. So I had one credit card which I used. I used it completely and put it on an EMI. My EMI was, I think, 2,000 something for 2 years, and this is how I managed to give my draft. So you can utilize these things. But if you are dedicated to be a cabin crew, once you are getting selected, you will get something or the other way. Money is not an option, money is not a option to worry about, because when you have your contract signed, then you can talk to people, that please help me, I'll give you the money back, I just need this money, and people can help you. So try to manage it, but before that, money should not be your main focus. Your main focus should be getting selected, signing your contract, because when you have the contract signed, if you are going to ask from somebody that I want some help from you, I need some money, I will return it back, how will they believe you if you don't have anything in your hand? They will only believe you when they know that you have already signed the contract. They know that you're going to start getting paid and you will return their money back. So I would say don't worry about on the money aspect. Just prepare for the interview, get your contract signed, and then worry about money. You will have some time, because I think I got, I think 20 or 30 days. Because what happens, once you got through, you have your medicals, and your medicals take approximately 10 to 15 days to get your results. And if you're fit to fly, it's okay. Then again, you will get few, after a few days, you will get another mail and another mail. So it takes a process of at least 1 month to go for your training, for your orientation day. It is the first day of your training where you get all your contracts signed, all your documentations done. Everything is done on that particular day, on the orientation day. So it is approximately 1 month time after you have signed your contract. So in that time, you can worry about money. But for now, don't worry about money. Prepare yourself for the interview. That is much more important. And after you get selected, you have you get a monthly stipend. For my time, it was 13,000. For now, it has increased. I don't know how much, but it has increased. So it is the monthly expenditure which they give you as a trainee. It's not the exact salary. It is not the salary, but it is just amount for the training period. So you will get paid. But I would say that have some money with you in the for the starting phase. Why? Because if you're starting from day, let's say 1 April, let's say, but your money is going to come, your stipend money is going to come on 30. Coming on 30, then you have 30 days to survive. And how will you survive? You should have some money, right? You need to give the rent of the PG, you need to buy some makeup, because when you are in the training period, they will ask you to purchase certain recommended makeup and shades which are with the uniform. Like you will have a certain eyeshadow palette which you're going to use. They will ask you to use this exact same shade. So these things will be there, and you will have to make those expenses. And for that, you should have at least 15,000 in your hand. At least 15,000, because that is the minimum requirement to have it. I had 15,000, and that was it. I survived in that time. My PG expense was, I think, 8,500, including it was I think including electricity or something. 200, 2,000 something was my EMI, and other whatever I have 2, 3,000, which was which I used to get it as a buffer. I used to survive in that the whole month. This is how I managed. So it's okay. Your main focus should not be worrying about money. It will come to you naturally somewhere or the other way once you have got your contract signed. But I'm giving you the number so that you can prepare for it afterwards when you got selected. Now I want to talk about, if you are a fresher, then you everything I already told you. But if you have experience like me, but are fresher, what other occupations are relevant for this job? And you can also switch from your job if you want to be a cabin crew. So if you have worked in real estate companies, like if you have worked in any sales department in any real estate company or any other company, if you are a nurse, they will hire you. Like they because you are going to be trained as a first aider. So if you are a nurse, it gives you an edge. If you have worked in any hotel industries, like if you have worked in any hotel in any hotel for any specific point of time, it is a relevant experience. If you are in teaching, it is again a good experience, because you are talking with so many people. Your your skill is getting better every day. So yes, if you are teaching, if you were in BPO or any other customer service related department, you can also apply for cabin crew. If you and there's one, I have found so many people after coming to the aviation that their previous experience was they were working in casinos. So if you're coming from that background also, you can also apply for cabin crew. They also take people from these experiences also. Other than that, if you are coming from any other background, which I have mentioned, you can still go for the cabin crew interview, but it is your skill. That is your skill, your creativity, that how you are making that experience relevant for this job. And for that, I have already mentioned that how you need to make yourself relevant, how to make your CV relevant. If you are an experienced person, but from a different background. If you have not watched the video, you can watch the video, you'll get more clarity on it. Coming on to it, when you're preparing everything, every single thing, it doesn't happen in one day. There's so many things happening. Someday you are going for your PAN card, another day you are doing something else, you're preparing your questions, you're preparing your GD topics, and you still get that doubt inside, like, I'm preparing, but what if this happens, this doesn't happen? You have that doubts every single day. You self-doubt every single day, and that is very natural. That is very human. I was the same. I used to doubt every single day that I am doing it, but trust me, I am so nervous that I don't know what is going to happen. So what I used to do, I used to keep myself motivated. I prepared just a vision board for me. It was a vision board or what, I cannot say, but I just took a picture of a cabin crew of Indigo. Like, it's a poster of an Indigo cabin crew. I took that picture and I cut my picture and pasted on the face of a crew. And I used to look that picture every single day and used to feel good about it. Like, and I used to feel like how happy I feel when I saw that picture. And gradually it feels so natural. It feels so normal for me that yes, I can do it. Whenever I used to see that picture, I used to feel good about myself that yes, I have already got it. And maybe this is called manifestation. I completely believe in that. So it also helps you to keep yourself motivated throughout the journey when you are going for the preparation, when you're preparing, or sometimes you have already given your interview and you're going for another interview and you are already, very set back by the rejection. These things really help. These things really help. There is no doubt that many law of manifestation and these things are not real. These things are real and this helps all the time. I am a big believer, and you should also have this thing also when you're preparing for your interviews. It will help you. It will give you a sense of motivation. It will give you a sense of that why you are preparing everything. That why I'm preparing this much. I'm preparing for this moment. I'm preparing for this moment. This is going to happen. This is coming for me and I have to be prepared for that. So these things needs to be done. I really want you to help. If you have watched this video till now, that means you are a very serious candidate, and I am very, very confident that you are going to get through it. But if you need my help, I have already created a Telegram group and a channel. Go and go and subscribe that channel and join to the chat group. Start sending me your pictures of your introduction, of your answers. I will try to evaluate and let you know that is it good enough or not, or you need to change something or not. I really want to help you guys, but if you are not participating in that, I cannot help you. So I have created the channel. Go, the link is already in the description. Go subscribe, join into the chat group, and start sending me your introductions and all your answers which you have written. Send me the pictures. I will start reading. I will try my best to give you my output for your introductions and for other answers. And if you're not preparing, I cannot help you. You are going to help yourself. I'm just going to just push you a little bit if I can in any possible way, but the whole preparation has to be done by yourself. There was no guide when I was doing my preparation, but I want to be that mentor for you who can help you somewhere when you are struggling with the preparation. So that for that now, I am just winding up this video. Next video is going to be my coming video. I'm going to talk about how you can get more fluent, how to practice so that you get more fluent when you are speaking, because you get very underconfident when you feel that you cannot speak very well. So I want to talk about, like, it is not a rocket science. You can also achieve that with certain things which I used to do. So I'm going to make that video. So if you want to watch that video, subscribe and let me know. Thank you so much. Please comment. I really love reading your comments. I really get an insight when I read your comments that what you exactly want to know. So commenting makes my job easier for you to give the content which you want, the information which you want. So commenting makes my job and your life easier. So that is it for now. I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye bye.